Hello students, today I am going to discuss about a unique property of liquids which is called evaporation. Liquids have this property of evaporating to gas, or better if we say vapor. This is actually a change of state that is happening during evaporation. The change of state is from liquid to gas. In this case, the change of state happens at all possible temperatures. This is in contrary to the case of change of state from solid to liquid, where a particular fixed melting point temperature had to be reached before the change of state could take place. This change of state from liquid to gas at all possible temperatures is called evaporation. Why evaporation happen at all temperatures? Now look at the liquid molecules kept inside the container. These molecules are at the surface of the liquid. There are no molecules above it, whereas the rest of the molecules below the surface molecules have molecules on all sides. Therefore, the surface molecules have less intermolecular force of binding and are special and escape from the liquid if the kinetic energy of the surface molecules increases. Since only surface molecules are involved in evaporation, it is a surface phenomenon. The kinetic energy of all the liquid particles is not the same. The kinetic energy of a very less percent of liquid has this minimum kinetic energy which is required to escape from liquid as vapor. Alternatively, the liquid molecules may absorb a very little bit of heat energy from the surroundings and attain the required kinetic energy. When the high kinetic energy molecules of the liquid escapes, the average kinetic energy of liquid particles comes down, and also when heat is absorbed from the surroundings, they have a cooling effect. So it can be said that there is cooling due to evaporation. This can be understood when spirit is rubbed on the arm. Spirit being a highly volatile liquid evaporating very quickly, the cooling effect feeling is noticeable appreciably. Also, water in earthen pot become cold due to evaporation through pores existing in the pot. Now liquid changes its state to vapor from liquid surface. At this stage we should know what is vapor pressure. When liquid is kept in a glass, evaporation takes place from the surface, and after a long period of time the entire liquid evaporates. Now, if we cover the glass with a lid, what happens? The liquid remains in the glass even after a few days. So what has happened? Has evaporation stopped? The answer is no. Only the vapors over here have started going the opposite way, that is from vapor to liquid, by a process called condensation. When the glass was covered with lid, the evaporation created vapors, which could not escape away but remained in the space above the liquid. After some time, the concentration of vapors reached a saturation value. At this point, the rate of evaporation from liquid to vapor and the rate of condensation from vapor to liquid become exactly the same. Equilibrium is said to have been achieved. Neither of the processes, namely evaporation and condensation, has stopped by any means. Only their rates have become equal. The pressure exerted by vapor at this stage of equilibrium on the liquid surface is called the vapor pressure at that existing temperature. Some important points regarding vapor pressure is as follows. Vapor pressure increases with temperature. This is obvious as evaporation will increase with temperature. Temperature raises the kinetic energy of liquid particles. Liquid particles with high kinetic energy will escape as vapor. If concentration of vapor above the liquid is high, then evaporation of liquid comes down, as now it has to compensate the vapors that are condensed back to liquid. Factors affecting evaporation. Temperature. More the temperature, more the evaporation. Wet clothes dry easily on a sunny day due to higher temperature. Surface area. Since evaporation is a surface phenomenon, the water in the plate evaporates faster than the water in the glass due to larger surface of water exposed in the plate than the glass. Humidity. In humid weather condition, the concentration of water vapor is high. So evaporation has to compensate the condensation process from vapor to liquid. So wet clothes dries very slowly in humid weather. Wind speed. On a windy day, wet clothes dry faster because the speed of the wind enables to replace the air in touch with the wet cloth with fresh air. This fresh air obviously has less vapor. Nature of liquid. The intermolecular force of different liquids is different. The liquids having less intermolecular force will evaporate more easily because here molecules having less kinetic energy can overcome the intermolecular force of attraction. Boiling. When temperature increases, vapor pressure increases. Like this, the vapor pressure increases if a liquid in a container is heated by external flame. At one stage, this vapor pressure rises and becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure. What happens at this stage? The evaporation rate speeds up very rapidly. The evaporation is no longer a surface phenomenon now. Steam bubbles are found to emerge from inside the bulk of the liquid when water is heated during this stage. There is no rise in temperature during this stage. The rapid evaporation is called boiling, and the constant temperature at which this happens is called boiling temperature or boiling point. For water, it is 100 degrees centigrade. Since temperature remains constant during this stage, the heat input is called latent heat of vaporization. Effect of pressure on boiling point. If the existing pressure is slightly above the atmospheric pressure, what will happen? The liquid temperature has to be raised more to make the vapor pressure equal to the existing atmospheric pressure. So boiling point rises at higher pressures. Conversely, at lower pressure, the boiling point will be lesser.